That's okay.
Are you okay? What are you doing? Like, you're kind of zoning.
I miss him.
Ooh, oh, Derek. I miss Derek too.
My buddy.
Derek, why aren't you
My
here?
buddy.
Where's our third? Wait, that sounded weird. Okay, let's pull back.
I got used to having someone right there.
Somebody else to bounce the ideas off of. We think two alike, I think. All right.
Yeah. So the video's
those
probably
are a lot more fun.
Video's probably not going to be as long. Just to
Probably not, but
probably not an hour this time.
Like, I don't know. We just have more fun whenever Derek's here. But that's just normal. It's just normal.
Yeah,
All right. He brings the fun everywhere he goes, including his classroom, supposedly, according to the next one.
Hey, he is a good he is a good teacher. He inspires.
I mean, okay, yeah, I will go with you on that. All right.
He's breaking down barriers. Also a tennis coach.
I thought you were gonna
going to Worlds for Dragon Ball.
Oh yeah, so he's breaking down the barriers.
He's breaking down barriers, man.
Mm-hmm. What did he do last time? Like 63rd out of a 400,
something like that. Yeah,
okay.
He's up there.
We are getting way off topic here. Starting. Welcome to Z's Comics, Movies, TV, and More.
Yes.
Episode 5, Volume 3, Volume 2. So wow, I don't know where I got 3 from.
Doing this for 3 years.
I know, not yet.
Hopefully we make it to the 3. Hopefully.
All right. Let's get back to it because we are already way off topic.
Let's get script.
Hey man, I actually wrote some stuff down this time. All right.
First stuff.
Yeah. First up, obviously the movies, because movies, TV, and more. Sony Pictures has quietly removed El Muerto and Hypno Hustler from their release schedule after the Craven movie flopped hard.
It's sad because I liked that movie.
I actually enjoyed it.
Did not.
Right? I enjoyed it about as much as I enjoyed the first Venom movie.
Yes.
All right.
I can say that. Yes.
Is it as good as the first Venom movie? No, it is not.
No.
But I enjoyed it as much.
Yes.
Okay. Like I can acknowledge when a movie is bad, but if I can enjoy it, I don't mind.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes. I don't think it deserved as much hate.
Craven wasn't a bad film. It was obviously it was not great. It was not. Yeah.
It's not. We're not saying it's great or it's good. Just saying.
Go
enjoyable.
It
did not deserve the hate.
Once
it hits streaming, check it out.
I think right now it's already on like you can buy it to stream, rent it to stream. I don't know what people do. Like, how do you rent a movie online these days? You just buy it and watch it twice, right?
No, you have it for like 72 hours or so, like 3 days once you hit play.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I know that's how some spots do it.
I don't do the rental thing because it's only $2 cheaper than buying it.
I only know that because one of my former coworkers did that. His girlfriend did that. She was watching Into the Woods, but she forgot about it, so she never finished it.
Oh, that sucks.
She was like, I'm halfway through Into the Woods, and we were like...
Life happens.
We were at work, and it was freaking dead, so we were just there, and my buddy's just all like, oh no. He was like, what? He was like, my girl forgot that she rented Into the Woods. He was like, that's $11, bro. $11.
And for $14.99, you could have just bought the damn thing.
Yeah, and I'd say Into the Woods, if you're a musical fan, was a pretty good buy movie.
That's one with Chris Pine, right?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one yet, but I hear good things.
It's pretty good.
It's basically like a bunch of fairy tales tossed together.
And I'm not a big musical fan. I don't really like musicals. But that guy,
like, there's a couple musicals I'm into, like Sweeney Todd. I like that one.
That's pretty good.
All right. Moving, getting back to the Sony Pictures thing. El Muerto and Hypno Hustler were Spider-Man bad guy movies, kind of. So after the Craven flop, bam, they're gone. They didn't really make a huge fanfare about it either. They just kind of like quietly erased them from their release schedule, which was supposed to start, I think, in the fall of this year. But yeah. Good things all around, probably. Because the only bad thing that I think about this, Hypno Hustler was gonna star Donald Glover, and like I have yet to see him in anything bad. And no, Solo is not a bad movie. Okay, he was a fantastic Lando. Okay, right. He even got Billy D's approval. All right, he taught him how to wear the cape. Taught him how to move, how to talk, how to carry that swagger, the Billy D swagger. And yes, he did it. All right,
really good.
So
man is an artist.
Exactly,
man is an artist.
The man is an artist.
He sings, he raps, he directs, he acts.
The only other one that could claim even more fame is Big Driz himself. All right.
Yes, Big Driz. He's an actor, producer, influencer, barista, scientist,
and DJ. Don't forget the DJ.
Yeah, I can't forget that. But yeah, Solo was great. Solo was good. I'm upset because I got hype. See, that's one of the few times that I actually got hype in theaters. When old boy took the hood off, I was like, ah!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that one right there.
Yeah.
Just
sad it's never gonna happen.
You know what? Finish it up in comic, right?
Yes.
Just like they did with the Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash.
But I will say, if Han meets Darth, then I got some complaints because, like, in the first movie, I'm talking episode 4. That's the first movie.
Well, no, because the dude in the cloak was Maul, not Vader.
Oh yeah, my bad. Maul. That's what I meant.
Yeah,
one of the Darth. You know what Darth I was talking about.
I knew what you were talking about, and then you said Vader. I'm like, wait, hang on.
But if he sees Darth Maul, then I got some complaints because, like, in the first movie, he's all like, I don't believe in this spiritual mumbo jumbo, and it's like, bro, if you took on Darth Maul, how you still not believe?
That is true, but you know what? Sam Witwer would not have let that happen.
Yes, you're right.
Sam Witwer is the book slapper of the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
If he's involved, you can be damn sure that it's going to be like on point with the lore and everything.
That's exactly right. You're right.
And Sam Witwer is Darth Maul. Okay,
You're right.
Just as much as Ray Park is. All right. So, all right, back to the second point on our movies, Steve. Back to here. See. We're already getting way off topic. All right. Benedict Cumberbatch clarifies his earlier comments about not being in Avengers Doomsday. Oops, I'm sorry. I guess I am in that movie.
He might be.
And he straight up said, no, I am in that movie. In an interview earlier this week. And
like
now I'm starting to think, are these British dudes just like really good at lying? Because let's be honest, man, we all thought Andrew Garfield was going to be in it in No Way Home. Because, it's Andrew Garfield, and multiverse shenanigans were going to go on, but we didn't actually know for sure. All right, like there was that doubt in our minds because of how good he was at lying.
Fantastic actor, bro.
He's great. He's an amazing actor.
He was not lying.
He had me believed. He had me convinced that he wasn't going to be in No Way Home. Benedict Cumberbatch is not as good of an actor. Okay, I don't believe him. Is he saying he's in the movie? I don't think he is. I'm gonna call it right now. I think he's bluffing.
You think he's bluffing? I think he's trying to doctor you, doctor up some.
So he's got some strange stuff going on. Okay, all right. I'm gonna say it right now. But supposedly he is also still gonna be in Secret Wars. He's gonna play a central role. Yes. All that stuff. But is Benny gonna be in Doomsday? Time will tell. Another pun because he had the time stone.
But he doesn't have it anymore.
I said had.
But not here.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, moving on to the Odyssey. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey adds John Bernthal, John Leguizamo, and Elliot Page to the casting list. No word yet on who they're all playing, but John Bernthal is a damn good actor. He can do pretty much anything, right? He can do weird cameos. Like the first time I've ever seen the man, How I Met Your Mother. I think it was like the third or fourth episode. Right? He was Carlos.
He's Carlos.
He was Carlos. All right.
I forget about him.
Yeah. And he just he played it right. He had like 2 lines in the thing, and then now he's like
Carlos.
It wasn't he nominated for an Oscar or something like that?
I believe
for
so.
Like Fury or the Ford versus Ferrari. Ferrari.
Man's
Fury. Guy Fury. And also Elliot Page is added to the cast list as well. Like I said, no word yet on who anybody is playing. We have a theory that John Leguizamo is going to play probably a Cyclops.
He's going to be the Cyclops that gets his eye poked out.
Oh yeah, he's going to be all like, who hit you? No one. Who's there? Nobody. All right, I can hear it in my head right now.
Yes.
All right, I can hear it in my head.
Munches up some people, gets that like, hey guys.
Exactly.
But yes,
he might even be one of you know what? Let's call it. He's going to be Jason. Like Jason and the Argonauts? Weren't they Yeah. That was the other boat.
Yeah, that was the other
boat, right? All right, yeah.
But yes, John Bernthal. John Berthal's going to have some busy time. He's got this. He's got The Accountant 2 coming out.
Oh, well, that one's already finished production, right? Or is it still ongoing?
even if it's finished, you know, he's still got to do the interviews
Oh,
and
he's got to do
everything
the
for it.
interview,
You know, got to do
all
the tour,
press and all that
Yes.
stuff. Yeah, it's true. He is a busy man.
So I'm excited for that one.
And then, you know, season 2 of Daredevil is
This is
supposed
true,
to start
The
filming
Punisher,
somewhere
yes.
around March,
Uh-huh.
and he may have a new series to film.
Yeah.
You know, that'd be pretty cool too.
You know what? This is kind of like how I said, since we were watching Armageddon the other day, I was like, man, Liv Tyler back in like the late 90s, early 2000s was busy as heck. Because if she went
Oh,
from
yeah.
Armageddon, she had to go to the like year span that it took of filming Lord of the Rings. And then after that,
Wasn't she also making music at the time too?
yeah, you know, she's got trying to follow her dad's footsteps there and the music. And then, you know, not too long after that, got the Incredible Hulk movie. So it's like, man, Liv Tyler was.
No, Incredible Hulk was 2008, 2009.
Yeah, but like you kind of got a piece of
yeah, all
That's
right.
not much rest time from a girl.
That
you
is
know?
true. That is true.
So these guys, they put it in.
They do.
Put in the
And
work.
you know, speaking about Armageddon, Ben Affleck.
Yeah. But sadly, not
R.I.P.
Batfleck.
I said, did I say Batfleck?
No, I said Batfleck.
Batfleck.
I was like, yeah, Batfleck, but sadly not Batfleck.
All right, moving back to the world of Ben Affleck, he is teaming up with his longtime buddy Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
I can't say it without doing that
That's what I
anymore.
was saying. Team
Damn you,
America,
Matt
World
Stone and Trey
Police.
Parker.
Freaking.
But yeah, he's teaming up with Matt Damon again for a new movie on Netflix. It's supposed to be a crime thriller.
Mhm.
Not much yet is known about the plot, aside from, you know, the title and, you know, like, you know, basic crime stuff, which it's like his bread and butter these days, Ben Affleck, right?
Yeah. He's looking at it. He's like, oh, okay, spreadsheet, crime.
Exactly.
precinct.
So yeah, the new movie is going to be titled R.I.P. Rip. And like I said, it's going to be starring Matt Damon and Ben Affleck together again after so long. It feels so right. All right. And we don't even know what's going on with it. And I'm excited. Scream 7. We're just going to be like going through. Scream 7 adds 2 previous ghost faces to the cast list. All right. Scott Foley. Scott Foley played the half brother to Sydney, right?
Yep.
Back in Scream 3.
Was it?
No,
I thought it was
Scream 2 was Stu's mom. Or no, Billy's mom. Scream
Wasn't it
2 was
both? Because didn't she like team up with the guy? Because it wasn't 2 was when they were in the university, right?
Yeah, there was so in the first one it was Billy and Stu.
Yes.
Skeet Ulrich and Matthew Lillard.
Matthew Lillard.
All right.
My goat.
Who also has been added to the cast list. Okay, Matthew Lillard coming back.
He's more plausible than this other guy.
Well, no, number 3 got arrested, didn't he?
No, like
No, Scott, the half brother, he got arrested at the end. I thought, like Liev Schreiber came in and like knocked him out, didn't he?
Liv Schreiber was in 3. I thought he was in 2.
Yeah, no, he was in both. He was in
I'm
both.
getting them all mixed up right now. There's been a lot.
No, because like they arrested Liev Schreiber in the second one,
I gotta see.
and then like in the third one, he was all like, "Screw you, Sydney," because he got him arrested and stuff.
Oh, this is true. Yes.
And then at the end of 3 is when they unmasked the real Ghostface, which was Sydney's half brother, because I guess he was a little bit crazy or something.
Okay, yeah, it was 3.
Right?
It was 3. Okay.
All right, so yeah,
yes.
so not 1 but 2 previous Ghostfaces are coming back for Scream 7. Scott Foley played Sydney's half brother in the third one,
Which is
and
skeptical.
Stu Macher, right?
I think he got shot in the head.
Who?
I could have sworn Scott got shot in the head.
You might be right, man.
So it's
I
like,
don't
bro,
know.
what
I
is
thought
he
one of
doing?
them got arrested.
But Lillard, though, like, that's plausible. He just had a TV fall on him.
he just had a TV fall on him, and
Even
if
though it
you
was a
never
fatback
see the
TV.
guy die on screen, did he really die?
Yeah.
All right.
Even though it was just a fatback TV, even though it was a fatback TV,
I mean, that just
My
hurts.
guy's got
that just hurts.
Yeah.
Like that,
it
I've
wasn't
had one
plugged
fall
in.
on me.
There was no electrical, you know?
I've had one fall on me
Plugged
before.
in.
I'm still here.
Yeah. Man's got
I
it.
know he got stabbed a few times, and he was getting kind of woozy.
Yeah. He was in
But-
number 2, too. We just didn't see him.
Was he?
Yeah, he was an extra because at the time I think he was dating the star.
Oh,
And-
you're right.
And so he showed up on set just to be like, "Hey, how's it going?"
And now they can use it
And
as
they
like,
put him-
haha, he was there.
Yeah, they put him in the background, but you can't really see. But there's like that one frame where you're like, "Oh yeah, that is Matthew Lillard."
Okay, all right. Yeah. So now they
Yeah.
have like a little thing,
Yeah,
like,
you can
okay,
just be
he
like, I've
could
been
be
there.
that guy.
He's just like, "I've
All right,
been there
that's-
from the start."
That's kind of cool. All right, moving on. Disney's Zootopia 2 shared a
Zootopia!
shared a new visual to celebrate Lunar New Year. And in the visual, as you can see right here, you can see Nick and Judy in plain clothes. Does this mean they got promoted to detectives? Remains to be seen. But in the celebration, they also released a release date, November 27th of this year, one day after my birthday, and I'm excited because I'm gonna take my kids to go see it. They're my excuse to go see this movie because I greatly enjoyed the first one. Okay,
First one,
I will still sit down and watch the first one. All right,
the bootleg.
I still need to see the show. The bootleg DVDs.
Bootleg DVDs.
They made me an offer I can't refuse. Money. Batman 2 has been delayed until October 1st of 2027 and will feature a new title. This news comes a couple days ago, following a bunch of back and forth between a bunch of rumors about the script being done, script not being done, what's going on with Elseworlds, all kinds of weird stuff like that.
This does create some bit of like a problem here because it's supposed to take place like a few months after the first one. And it's like, guys, these guys are getting older. They're getting older.
I mean, like, okay, Iron Man 1, 2007.
Yes.
Iron Man 2 was what, 2010? Right? Something like that?
I believe so.
But in between Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2 is about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
All right? In between those two is 6 months. And then not only that, all right? And this is where I'm getting the Charlie Day meme going on here because I know the real MCU's timeline.
It's a 2-year difference.
Here's a 2-year difference?
Yeah.
Okay, so 2007, 2009. So, like, between Iron Man 2 and Avengers, all right? So, was 5 years.
Yeah.
Okay? Iron Man, wait, no, it wasn't even 5 years. Between Iron Man 2 and Avengers was supposed to take place within 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
So, between the phrase "I am Iron Man" and Loki pulling all those the aliens through the portal, it's supposed to be a year and a half. Okay, and then yes, if you want me to run down the way that the real MCU timeline is supposed to break down until Avengers: Age of Ultron, I can do that for you. Leave it in the comments if you want that, and we'll do a whole video thing on it. But yeah, we'll get that done later. Scary Movie 6 is rumored to bring back not only Marlon Wayans, but also Anna Faris and many of the other previous movies actors, all right? The previous characters, Brenda.
Doofy's got to come back.
They just said they're going to bring back the previous cast, and we don't know who that is.
It's got to be.
All right? It's got to be Anna Faris, at least. And then, what's her name? Regina Hall? That played Brenda, right?
Brenda, yep. I believe so.
Yeah.
Double check again.
And then the rumored villain is going to be a returning Ghostface parody played by supposedly Will Poulter. Will Poulter, you obviously know him from Meet the Joneses, or he played Adam in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. All right, supposedly, and like I said, this one's a big rumor, okay? So, take this with a big grain of salt until we actually get confirmation.
Yes.
But he's also going to be, not only is he going to be doing the parody of Ghostface, but Ghostface in the storyline is going to be parodying other modern iconic horror or horror icons, I guess. So like Pennywise, Vecna are some of the names that are being tossed around right now. So I'm kind of excited for this.
How is a regular human going to parody like
Pennywise?
Like a
I don't
ethereal being?
Right? Like, I don't know. That's what I'm kind of so I'm kind of excited about that.
Oh yes, I'm excited for it.
You got the Wayans coming back, man.
The humor,
yes,
the story.
All right, let me see, and keeping up with the rumor mill, got a couple MCU rumors for you. Hunter Schafer is on the short list of the MCU's new Mystique. Yes. And Brenton Thwaites, I really hope I just pronounced that right.
I believe so.
Is on the short list for Cyclops.
Thwaites.
Now, I don't know Hunter Schafer. I know the name, but I don't know what she's.
Yeah, I've never really watched any of her stuff. I know the face,
and
she looks like
she looks like she can do it real well. Brenton Thwaites, I do know him from from HBO Max's or Max Titans. He played Nightwing.
Yes.
He
was also the son of Will Turner in the last
I totally forgot about that.
The last Pirates of the
I
Caribbean.
totally forgot about that movie. I just put it out of my mind because it is.
The ending is good. That's one of the movies where I can watch it for the ending because that touched me, bro. Seeing Barbossa die yet again, fall down, and just be like hit with that line of like, "What am I to you?" He's like, "Treasure." Call back to the whole "not all treasure, silver and gold," mate.
I'll give you
exactly. It's good, but I'm feeling it for Thwaites, man. Like,
I mean, he's got the jawline.
Yeah, I can picture him in shades all the time, and just like and Tiger. We were talking about this yesterday before I left. Tiger was all like, you know what? I can see that guy staring Captain America in the face, saying, "You."
I can too. Right? He already did the F Batman thing. So
I know, which was kind of sad, but like I did like him as Nightwing, but something was just missing. There was always something.
It was the entire show. Like it was a good show, but like I think the heart was missing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Something was just missing.
I think they just made it edgy to make it edgy.
Kind of, yeah.
And like the whole Trigon thing. I almost said Trigon. Trigon storyline was a little bit like. I think it was a little dumbed down, kind of, whatever.
Yeah. But yes, he definitely. I do feel like he fits Cyclops better than Nightwing at this moment.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, he totally he could bring the coolness, the suaveness, you know.
Okay, you're talking about that like X-Men '97, like I'll meet you on the ground type thing, like to meet my X-Men.
He could.
All right, I could see that. I could see it too.
I could see looking at him and being all like, "All right, I see why Wolverine don't have a chance with the redhead."
Yeah, I can see it too. He's just angry and hairy. Moving on, the final piece of our movie news: Den of Thieves 3 has been announced. A third entry into the Gerard Butler and what is
O'Shea
Jackson? Okay, I forgot. I spaced on his name, man. That is horrible. But the next
he's a junior.
Yeah. No, he's oh man, what's his name? The dude from like Craig.
Yeah, he's
Friday.
A junior. Yeah, O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This has Ice Cube's son.
Yeah. Like that. I just forgot Ice Cube's name. Like his real name. That's like, terrible. Sure he played Craig in Friday. Like, I remember his character's name.
It's like, sure he's not legally Ice Cube?
No, he's not legally Ice Cube. I know that.
That was you for a second.
It was. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, Den of Thieves 3 has been announced. Nothing else has been announced. We don't know if O'Shea Jackson Jr. is coming back. We don't know if Gerard Butler is coming back. We don't know what they're stealing.
I believe. Because Gerard ain't gonna 86 my boy Gerard like that in the second one.
You know what? I think at this point he's just signing on to fun projects because the second one looked pretty fun to
it does look
film.
Pretty, yeah.
I still need to see it, but yeah. So more on that as
I still need
develops.
To see that, and I will see How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh yeah, man! Oh, he said he had a lot of fun on that set.
Everything?
Yeah, he said he had a lot of fun on that set. Moving on to the TV and streaming world. Solo Leveling has been confirmed as a live-action series coming from Kakao Entertainment. I'm pretty sure I pronounced that right. But yes, nothing else is known about like who's been cast. No, at the time of this video, no known castings. We don't know who's writing it, kind of thing. Aside from it's going to be Solo Leveling live action.
Yes.
Excuse me. Let me see. Netflix cancels The Sandman after season 2, citing the lack of stories focusing on Dream or Morpheus himself, the Sandman himself.
Which
rumors suggest that is not the real cause. The real cause is like
there's been some allegations.
There's been some allegations, some
stuff that we will not get into.
Like we've said before, like we've said before, y'all guys come here and watch to escape reality, all that stuff. We're here kind of like, we're the escapism. So we're not going to dive too much onto this thing. Into it. Let's just leave it at the rumors are...
Nefarious activities.
Rumors are suggesting that it was canceled due to the allegations laid against Neil Gaiman. If you don't know them, you can more welcome look it up, but you're not going to find information from us because it is saddening. Yeah. It is saddening.
And that's not what we're about.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna get into that.
So the only thing I'll have to say about it is like, dude, let's get Jenna Coleman back as Joanna Constantine.
Yeah.
All right, let's do an entire spin-off of her, because not only is Constantine a fantastic character, but having Jenna Coleman as a gender bent version of him, of John,
yes,
I'm there for it. Okay,
Down for that.
her what, 2 episodes?
Yeah.
Two episodes in the first season. Fantastic. She was great. I loved her. All right. And then Jenna Coleman in pretty much anything I'm there for. Yes. Have you gotten to her on Matt Smith yet?
Oh, she's
Souffle Girl.
Souffle Girl. Yes. I'm
Yes?
there. I'm with her.
All right,
I'm
cool.
starting on it. I'm starting on it right there with them.
Oswald Oswald.
Yes.
All right, but yeah, so
it's sad that the Sandman.
Okay, it's sad that it's getting
Sandman is down for
deleted
the sleep.
for that, but
It's down for the nap.
I think because like Gaiman didn't really create John Constantine, so like let's go on and do something with her character.
Or let's just get a new
with her
writer.
gender.
Come on,
Yeah,
Let someone else flex their stuff.
Exactly.
Especially that when
I
Good
think it was
Omens.
Alan Moore.
Good
that
Omens gonna
created
come
him.
out with is Good Omens done too.
Good Omens is actually, I think they finished production on the final movie.
Yes.
Because it was going to be, because that's how they announced it, because when all the allegations started coming out again, they were like, okay, we're just going to go ahead and finish this quietly, and then we're going to leave it.
At least we get a finish. That's good.
It's supposed to be like an 1.5 hour long movie.
Ooh, nice.
So on Amazon Prime. I hope it's still coming out because...
Yes, I hope so too. Because come on.
Like that...
I was digging.
The story is fun. And like, just because, all this stuff that happens with the creator, we're getting denied a fun story kind of thing. But that might be like...
But,
Yeah. That's neither here nor there.
We'll see.
Squid Game Season 3 has been announced. Nothing else is known aside from it might come out in the fall of this year. Maybe the springtime next year.
Could be.
There's a huge window right there. It was like a 6-month window. Or about 3 or 4 months.
Yes.
Something like that. And then Netflix. There's a lot of Netflix news on this thing. Netflix's Fubar Season 2, the Arnold Schwarzenegger TV series. TV streaming series, that is basically a version of True Lies.
Yes.
If they hadn't, So it's basically like a True Lies homage kind of thing. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you go and watch it because it was a fun series.
Yes.
Okay, it was a very fun series. Season 2 has been teased that it's going to release this year. There's still no hard date. But at a unveiling of all of their, movie properties, teasing and stuff for investors, they actually named this as one of the series that's supposed to release this year. So I'm hoping maybe fall, maybe winter. I'm like really excited about it.
Talking about winter.
It's winter.
Some people say
Wummer. You just described the Texas weather right now.
Right
okay?
now it's
Last week it was snowing, and now it's like friggin' 80 degrees.
It's winter right now.
Stupid. In the world of anime, Shangri-La Frontier gets a season 3. From everything that I've read, it's supposed to be the same, actors, actresses, same production company, and this one has actually been a pretty good reviewed series so far. It basically follows this dude who loves playing really crappy MMOs, right? And VR MMOs. Basically, he likes the VR stuff, and he likes playing crappy stuff so that way he can hone his skills.
Always got to hone his skills.
Yeah.
Bro.
So like let's say this big box has a hit box of like right here. He loves to train himself to be able to hit that tiny ass hitbox, even though like if he's hit here, logically just take damage.
Should.
So he ends up playing a game called Shangri-La Frontier, and he's astounded by all of these like badass graphics and all kinds of stuff like that. And he makes a speed DPS type character. So, but the funny thing is, he doesn't have any armor, nothing, and somehow he's just plugging away at it. He's grinding, and he just becomes like ridiculously OP. Not like your normal ridiculous OP, but he keeps on grinding and doing stuff. He there's a reason why he gets that way. You know what I mean? He puts the effort in. Yeah. And it's just a really, really good one.
He's Gokuing it.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So it's a really good anime. So, hearing that it's continuing, really, really, really good to me.
Mhm.
I still need to finish season 2. If you get a chance, I highly suggest you watch it. Also, in the world of anime,
Anime wise, the one I'm gonna watch is the one that I'm watching right now is the one that Marcus told me about. God, I forget. Well, I'm going to watch it. I haven't started watching it, but the dude, basically, it's like a weird version of Hogwarts, where the dude doesn't have power. He doesn't have any magical powers, but he's just like when they tell him, "Hey, fly!" But he's so strong.
He starts kicking his feet.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay.
I was like,
I need to sit down and watch the rest of that.
Mm-hmm.
So that one is actually really good. That one is getting another season as well.
Nice.
I forgot to put that on the paper, but thank you for reminding me. That one's called Mashle. Mashle. Have you started watching it yet?
I've watched the first episode.
It's so weird, right?
Yeah.
It's so weird. He's just over there like pumping iron with one hand. Yeah, it's oh my god. I was
just all like, okay, I'm for that. That's interesting.
If you like that, you'll like One Punch Man, because that one is basically One Punch Man rolled into
magicalness
to Hogwarts. All right,
yeah.
It's so funny, man. It's so dumb, and he's just there like, all I care about are the cream puffs.
Cream puffs.
Like he loves his cream puffs. Mashle, because like that's not only it's not only the name of the anime, but that's his name. But yeah, definitely watch that one too. That one's also getting another season. But sad news from the anime world. If you used Hulu to watch your anime, sorry guys, but it's going to be a little bit harder to find some stuff. All right, a bunch of Toei Animation stuff just got delisted from Hulu. Dragon Ball, Digimon, One Piece, a bunch of other stuff, several seasons, several series. I don't know what else got delisted aside from the Toei stuff, but like when I looked earlier, I still saw like Gate and a bunch of random stuff. So supposedly they couldn't reach a deal on the contracts and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. Let me see. Now for some random news. Now for something you'll really enjoy. New Hunger Games book. You're the one that shared this one, right?
Yes, bro.
Yeah.
Even though I was not really a Hunger Games type fan, I still, I enjoy. I'm getting back into the reading. My readingness is coming back out, and I'm like, hey,
thank the Batman.
I'm for it. Well, it's a different series. The Batman was good. That was a good book. I enjoyed it. It's fun for the next one. Like, I'm looking forward to the next one that's coming out. But there's certain series that I've been reading that's like really got me like, whoo, that got me back into it. I'm still not quite to that like, junior high school level, where I don't know how I could do it, but I was reading 300-page books in one day. It was wild.
And now you're just like, man, I'm so wiped from work. I don't want to do anything.
It's like you read 20 pages and you're like, this feels like 200.
Yeah, I got to start reading again.
But yeah, I'm getting back into it. I can feel the cogs moving and the brain braining.
The brain braining. So the new book in the Hunger Games series, it's a prequel to the original trilogy. It's going to be called Sunrise on the Reaping, and it's supposed to take place just as the 5th Hunger Games event is held. Is it following Woody Harrelson's character?
I believe so. From like the little bit of stuff that I've read, I'm pretty sure it's following that guy.
Because I was reading the synapse of it, and I was like, man, that name sounds familiar, and I was like, is that Woody Harrelson's character?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Hamish or something, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Again, apologies. Like, wasn't the biggest Hunger Games fan, so if we like mix some stuff up, apologies. But yes, like from what I remember, I'm pretty sure that is Woody's character. Yeah.
But yeah, so that one is on pre-order right now. It's supposed to be released around March 18th.
Yeah,
so
getting close.
Go to your local bookstore, make some pre-orders.
Probably.
We are in no way endorsing anything, but we know a lot of people enjoy this series. So
it was a huge series when I was growing up.
That was
like the only, from what I remember, that was like the only, because it came out like right after Harry Potter ended, so everyone's trying to, all the studios were trying to catch fire too. Okay, I'll give you that one. Respect. But yeah, everyone trying to make like the new Harry Potter series, and from what I remember, that was like the only one that really took off.
Because I remember the Divergent one with Shailene Woodley and that dude that played Mr. Fantastic in the bad.
Yeah, I remember
F4 movie.
Divergent, which I know it got like 2-3 movies, but I didn't really hear much about it. I remember Maze Runner coming out, which I actually read the first book of Maze Runner, which was pretty cool. But for me, it just got pretty like, wow, that's wild. Like it took like a right turn for me. That was just like, that's weird. But yeah, like from all the series that I remember coming out, Hunger Games was like the one that I was like, dang, this is almost Harry Potter like.
My other cousin, Sierra, she like read those things religiously, right?
Yeah.
And when she went, because I think it was all of us, we took her to see the movie, or she had talked to us about it like right after she saw the movie. I can't remember. But she was like, oh man, they totally messed that up. He was supposed to be doing this. She was pointing out all the inaccuracies from the book. And I'm like, first time?
It's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Welcome to the club.
I would definitely have watched a 6-hour long Harry Potter movie, okay?
Oh, bro,
and now we're going to get like a 7-episode,
hopefully,
hour-long one.
Hopefully, bro. My boy Peeves coming back. Gonna be in there.
Oh, hopefully.
Which is funny because, like, basically, I found out that the dude, Peeves. Sometimes I said Peeves sometimes, but just because. But like, I found out that evidently there was a guy that got casted to actually play him and actually filmed some stuff for it for the first one. And they did him so sad because they invited him to the premiere and everything. He was there. He had his kids come along because he was like, yes, your dad's playing voicing Peeves. He's gonna be there. And they didn't even tell him that they cut him.
Oh my gosh, that sucks.
But from what I hear, it's also like a sort of like a Marlon Wayne situation with Batman Returns. Where
so he still gets paid.
Yeah, okay, even though he's not in it, he still gets paid since he he filmed and all that and the reruns.
Did you know in the Batman '89 comics,
he
actually looks like Marlon Wayne? Yes,
I remember seeing that where they were all like, "Oh, Robin's coming along," and I like looked at it and I was like, "Oh, hey, it's Marlon Wayans." I was like, "That's Batman '89, Marlon Wayans." Yes. Yeah. I was like, "Nice, my man finally getting his stuff." I would have enjoyed him as Dick Grayson, bro.
He would have been good. Right, he would have been good. Yeah. Let me see. So moving on, oh my gosh! Again with the Neil Gaiman stuff. Sir Terry Pratchett's estate has removed Neil Gaiman's name from the Good Omens graphic novel Kickstarter campaign. Also adding that he will no longer be getting any residuals from the project itself. So, just an update on that. If you get your book and it doesn't have Mr. Gaiman's name on it, again, all because of the allegations laid against him. Not discounting anything, not saying anything about it. Also,
not saying anything about it.
It's just news. It's just news.
The only thing that I will kind of say though is this: I'm kind of happy for this, with the route that they're going, because I do know there are a lot of people out there that will just be like, oh, I don't want to get anything like associated with this guy. So at least this way, you're not supporting the guy.
Yeah.
And the people that did work hard on it, these good people that did work hard on it, still get their stuff.
The artist is working her ass off. Okay, excuse my language, but yeah, she is working her ass off. It's just her doing the plot and the layout, everything, and dude, she's doing it among like crazy medical health problems and stuff. So so
I will say that I'm happy that the project I'm happy that the project's still going forward. They're going this route with it, so that way these people can get their recognition.
I actually have some coming to the store. I got to update my shipping information, but so they're supposed to come out supposedly in July. So I'm hoping that I get my stuff. So, but so. While the entire thing sucks and it's bad, at least the project is going forward, and we're gonna get to see the work of the artists, of the actual artists,
the other of everyone else that was involved in this too.
Exactly,
that's nice.
So that's good. Now for the rumor mill.
Too Fast,
Too Fast, Too Furious Lego sets. Are you interested? I, for one, would be, because they're just so cool. All right, they already have a Lego set of Dom's Charger. They have a Lego set of Brian's Skyline and a bunch of other random stuff. But this one here, the one that's rumored to be being made later this summer, according to a bunch of design schematics leaked to the internet, is going to follow Suki is going to be Suki and her Honda S2000.
Ooh, nice.
All right, and that was like one of the iconic cars from Too Fast, Too Furious.
It was on the side of the arcade game that I played a lot at Walmart.
Oh, I forgot. Oh my gosh,
back when Walmart actually still had an arcade.
Oh. So, fun fact about that movie: the actress did not have her license.
Oh wow!
The actress did not have her license, and she had stunt drivers teaching her how to drive.
Wow.
But the funny thing was, she had stunt drivers teaching her how to drive. So she goes to get her license, and she's pulling off stunt tricks and stuff.
That's nice.
She got her license.
That's
It's just
That's tremendous. Oh, and speaking of Too Fast, Too Furious, I am 100%. Well, I will say 99%. I'm 99% sure that Too Fast, Too Furious is the only movie that the word family is not said in. Because a few days ago, I was scrolling through like my social medias, and Paramount put out a video that was like Fast and Furious franchise, but every time that the word family is said, it speeds up. And they started from number 1. You know, they had the detective being all like, there's so many types of families, man, Brian. And it sped up. But then it went from Fast and Furious to Tokyo Drift. So I'm like, wait a minute. I even commented on there. I was like, so does this mean that Too Fast, Too Furious, the word family is not said? And I'm pretty sure I saw every single other
Now I gotta go home and watch it.
But Paramount did not reply to me. But
I gotta go. I'm pretty sure you got somebody involved going, man, is it? Because now I gotta go and watch it now.
I was there. I was like, no way. I was like, family wasn't said?
Oh wait, no. I was about to say these pockets. You know which part I'm talking about.
He does the
and then like he says cuz.
Yeah.
Oh man, I think you might be right.
Too Fast, Too Furious. Possibly the only Fast and Furious movie in the franchise where the word family was not said. Family was not integral.
Even in the Netflix show Spy Racers or whatever it was called, they say it at least once or twice an episode.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that. Okay. I'm just saying, come on.
I'm gonna have to go home and watch it at some point. Rewatch that movie. It's not a bad rewatch.
Not bad. Yeah. None of them are bad rewatches. They're just so silly after like number 4.
I mean, I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna make somebody mad right now. I did not care for Tokyo Drift all that much. The character, Han is like I liked Han and his character, and you know a couple other ones. I was not. I just wasn't a fan of how. Okay, now it's a child. You know what I mean? Like now it's a child doing all this stuff. I'm like, okay,
fair enough.
Yeah, so I just wasn't a fan of the whole thing. Like a child took on the Yakuza, basically.
This is about it. Yeah.
and okay, like, and then now, like nowadays, he sent a car into space. Okay, now we're getting a little out there, but at the time, it was like that was like far fetched to me. But now we're all like, cars don't fly down.
Now you're going back and doing the, perhaps I treated you too harshly.
Kind of, yeah. They were stealing DVD players, built-in VCR TVs, and now they're stopping global conspiracies.
Now they're the greatest espionage team ever, even though I don't think any of them have ever had actual training.
And Dom made a building collapse on Jason Statham by stomping on it.
Yep.
And like, think about it. It's like, all right, think about it. How hard can you stomp?
To be fair, it was already crumbling a little bit.
I mean, I guess
structural integrity was in danger, and then he introduced the power of family.
That is true. It is a superpower. The family. Moving on, D&D has unveiled its VR video game, and apparently it has a full license for the entire D&D culture and D&D stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, they're able to use pretty much everything.
It is pretty much being made by, like, they're not the biggest one, because I know Oculus right now is, like, the biggest VR person, but the company that has gotten to partner with D&D is like right there. It's like basically you got Coke, Pepsi, or sorry, my bad.
Now it's Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, yes, Dr. Pepper, right there. And you know what, Dr. Pepper's gonna. You know what, I'm getting.
As a stockholder, can you use Dr. Pepper in promotional
I
things?
don't know. I feel like I should be able to. Cause
I mean, technically, you are a part owner.
yeah, technically.
I mean, 2 shares is 2 shares, but
Nah, bro, I bought more.
Oh, you bought more?
I keep buying into it, bro. I tell you.
Like, what are you at now?
By my thought process, bro, little by little, by the time I'm like 60, I feel like I could own a good portion, you know? I want to be one of those people that want to do something, because, you know, they do for the national, well, one of the bowl games for college football, they have the, you know, with 2 students pass the ball through the can hoop and all that. And whoever wins gets $50,000. But I want to do another promotion, you know, for Dr. Pepper, help grow the brand even more. Be like, wow, one of the owners he's really caring. Where the loser, I come out and I'm all like, yo, you beat me, you make a field goal, or you make more field goals than me, and you will get $15,000. You know, so that's like, hey. Or like, well, it might be a little bit more, because I still think the loser does get around like 10 or so grand. But, you know, do something where I'm all like, hey, come on, let's do this. And then me and whoever the loser was just start teeing off in field goals, backing up every now and then. And if I lose, whapa, check right there, big old check right there.
Does it have to be the big one? Ooh, can you do like a really big check for $1? That check will cost more than the amount.
It's got to be a big one. That reminds me, I was so upset because at my job, at my job, man, I made my last, because, you know, even though I got a lot of scholarships, it wasn't like fully covered. I would have to pay like a little over 100 every now and then. And so for my last semester in college, I was like, this is perfect. This is so perfect, because around the time that I had to make my last payment for like just a few $100s, my job did this like charity thing, and they got a big old check. And I asked them, I was like, is whoever you're giving this to, whoever you're giving the money to, are they keeping this big check? And they were like, no, it's just, you know, ceremonial. So I was like, can I have it? And so that I can go to the Texas State University, tuition office with a big old check and be like, for my last payment to y'all. But they said no. Like, oh,
like, did you tell them you would bring it back at least?
I said I'd bring it back, but they were like,
they did not trust you. What the heck?
My boss Ted was all like, you know what? If I thought my bosses would be okay with that, yes. But I was like, oh. But they said no, and I was like,
I mean, you could have just made one.
I know, but it was the fact that like
the principle of the thing.
It was like the fact that I was like, wait a minute, is this destiny? Is this fate? I wouldn't have to make one. It's right here. I thought the stars were lining up, but sadly, no.
That sucks. So also in the D&D VR thing.
Yes, back to the D&D VR
Back to the D&D VR thing. Mm-hmm. Full on license, so like everything is game, and it is also going to be cross-platform playable.
Yes.
So like if you're on PC, you can play with the PS5 guys or the Xbox guys. Who would want to play with the Xbox guys? Really? I mean, you know. Anyway.
The one thing about D&D as well that just reminded me is evidently right now it's another like pre-order thing. I believe it's coming out. I should have wrote this down, but I believe it's coming out like like in June. But evidently for like the 40th anniversary or something of like basically the first 3 like really popular D&D books is getting a anniversary edition where they're all in one, so it's going to be a big thick book. It's like 1,000 pages or so, but it looks pretty cool. It's like
is it like a monster manual or a guide or something, or are they
it's like actual novel. It's like one of the first ever it was like some of the first 3 novels ever written, and they were like something that just popularized it. It's like basically the 3 stories that like the main line of D&D lore is based off of are getting a nice special edition. It does look pretty cool. It's like hardcover, like black, almost looks felt like. with gold trimming and all that. I'll send you the photo.
I think I'm able to order those, but I was confused because they didn't say D&D. They were something else.
Yeah, because they're actual names. Like they're actually named like different ones, but it is the stuff that like the main three, the main lore of like D&D is based off of.
Oh, okay.
I'll send you the photo because it does look pretty nice.
Yeah. So moving on, the final piece of our thing, of our section and our show, the Dragon Ball Super manga is returning on February 20th. I don't know. I didn't see who was writing it. I didn't see if they're using Toriyama's old scripts or anything like that. All I've been able to discern is that it's coming back. It's not canceled or anything like that. They just took a while to come back. All right. So Dragon Ball Super manga returns February 20th, and hopefully soon after that they'll start collecting them in Tankobon and releasing them as volumes over here in the States.
Yeah.
So I think that about wraps up everything for today.
Only thing we will say is next week movie video might be a little delayed. It's probably going to be a little delayed just because you got the other trailers that are going to come out for the Super Bowl, so we can react to those, get y'all guys all that on Monday. But also, my movie is finally gonna be here.
Yeah, he's so excited. He's almost jumping out of his seat.
For Love Hurts, my boy Ke Huy Quan coming in. We will get, definitely, even if we don't see it on Thursday as like a preview show, we will definitely be getting you that review because I'm seeing it at least Saturday for sure.
I'm gonna try to see it on Thursday after we're done with the comic review.
We're gonna try, but right now, as we always say, this sadly isn't the only thing we do. Yeah, we have actual jobs, and I do have to work early the next day, so may not be able to make the late showing with him. But we'll just see. We'll see. But either way, definitely seeing it. Definitely getting that review.
All right, so. All right, guys, we will see y'all guys around Thursday, if not Friday. And if you like the Rankings Ravens 2 Mad Men, go ahead and give us a like, follow, share us with your friends, and we will see you guys later.